Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Season of the Hunted video. It is Xur Day, Friday, August the 19th, 2022, and Xur is back on Nessus. So we're going to see what Xur has for us today. Once again, thanks for watching my Guardians. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Once again, if you didn't know, if you're a new light player, Xur can show up on one of three spots. The tower and the EDZ are on Nessus. So this week he's on Nessus. Spawn into the Watcher's grave, and right over here in the tree will be Xur. So let's hide over here and see what kind of exotics and legendary he has for us today. Now, always he has returning the illustrious, illuminous, exotic, and gram. So we can get after all of these old exotics. Now we have two random rolls, one for the HAWKMOON, one for the Dead Man's Tale. For the HAWKMOON, we have Fluted Barrel this week, Alloyed Magazine, Hipfire Grip, and Textured Grip. Not a horrible roll, should be pretty good in PvE and in PvP. For the Dead Man's Tale, we have Hammer Forge Rifling, Flared Magwell, Vorpal Weapon, and Short Action Stock. Pretty fantastic roll. Pick it up and add it to your collection. The weapon for this week is the Crimson Hand Cannon. Now this comes with the intrinsic perk called Band Weapon, which fires a 3-round burst. Yep, this is a 415 RPM with small bore on this bad boy. Accurized rounds, and then we have the Cruel Remedy trait. Kills with this weapon heals the welder, and precision kills also refill the magazine. And last but not least, Hipfire Grip. Excellent in PvE, excellent in PvP. I guarantee you're going to like it if you do not or never play with the Crimson Hand Cannon. Definitely pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, we have the GEMINI Jester. This exotic leg armor is going to be for that lovely hunter class. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Misdirection. Dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radar. And it does absolutely what it should do. Excellent in PvE and in PvP. Although you don't really see too many people rocking that GEMINI Jester, it is a pretty good exotic. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, we have the Eternal Warrior Helmet. This exotic is going to be for that Titan class. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Resolute. Gain an overshield when activating Fist of Havoc. That's right, you don't really see too many people rocking this as an old D1 exotic returning to D2, but it's still pretty good in PvE and in PvP. So if you don't have it, definitely pick it up and add it to your collection. And last but not least, we have none other than the Crown of Tempest. Kind of got an arc theme going. Arc 3.0 next week. Now the Crown of Tempest is going to be for that lovely Warlock class. Come with the intrinsic perk called Conductive Time. Arc ability kills increases the recharge rate of your arc abilities and extend the duration of Storm Trance. It does absolutely that. Excellent in PvE and in PvP. Although you don't really see too many people rocking this as well, it is very effective when you're getting your Palpatine on. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now for our legendaries this week. We have the Last Dance Sidearm. Like I said, we got an arc thing going. Everything arc. Now this is sidearm is going to be a 491 Omnilon adaptive frame. Also is going to fire a 3-round burst on this bad boy. We got Quick Dot SAS on here, Control SAS, and last but not least, short spec, so you definitely want a little bit more range. Actually, want a lot more range, so definitely keep it right there. We got a pendant magazine, a light mag, outlaw, and a rangefinder on this bad boy, which is excellent for any sidearm. So for me, this is not a horrible roll. We got a stability masterwork. You definitely want a range masterwork on this bad boy, but not bad at all. Very underrated sidearm in my opinion. I would definitely pick it up. It's going to be pretty good in PvE and in PvP. Next up, we have the Whispering Slab Combat Bow. Draw time of 612 lightweight frame, which means as long as you got it on you, the draw time is going to be quick and you're going to move faster while this is on you. We got tactile string as well as elastic string, so keep it right there. Carbon arrow shaft, combat arrow shaft, so clear across the board with everything. Hipfire grip and unrelenting, making this a total PvE roll, and not a great one at that. So for me, it's a hard pass for the Whispering Slab. So yeah, I'm out. Next up, we have the Nature of the Beast Hand Cannon and another arc theme going right here. 180 RPM precision frame with steady hands and hit mark HCS, so keep it right there for a little bit more range. We got steady around and flared magwell, keep it right there for a little bit more range. Hipfire grip and vorpal weapon, making this not a horrible roll, pretty decent roll, right? They also have a handling masterwork. You know, not a god roll, but this should be pretty good in PvE and in PvP. But you're going to have to hit your headshots. You're going to have to be a little bit closer than you're intended to with this hand cannon. But not bad at all. Next up, we have a first and last out shotgun. Another arc weapon. Yeah, Arc 3.0 is coming next week. So you might want to have some nice arc weapons. 65 RPM pinpoint slug fires a single slug. So as long as you hit the headshots, you're good to go. Now let's check out the traits. We have corkscrew rifling, fluted barrel, tactical mag, steady rounds, slide shot, and Eye of the Storm with the stability masterwork. Slide shot is pretty good. This one's going to be pretty decent in PvE and in PvP because shotguns are just OP. As long as you hit your headshots, you pretty much are good to go with the first in, last out shotgun. Not bad at all. Next up, we have the Sorrows Verse, and the Sorrows Verse is going to be a decent auto. For me, you know, it's just really hard to get a good roll on this, and then it just underperforms. Hey, that's just my opinion though. Well, let's go over it and let's see what we got this week. So for this one, we got Fluted Barrel, Full Born. Not bad at all. Definitely want range. Pin the Magazine, Extended Mag, Encore trait. And we also have Surplus, depending on, you know, how many times you got this to drop. 4 times the Charm Harmony, Demolitionist. We got another lovely trait, which I personally think is excellent. Harmony, One Quiet Amendment, and the Zero Synergy. But for me, all of this is going to be a hard pass. It just underperforms in PvP. And PvE is pretty good though. So, you know, you're not going to be disappointed in PvE. With the Reload Masterwork, that is your Sorrows Verse for this week. Next up, we have the Honor Edge Sword. Now, this sword is going to be pretty cool. Adaptive frames, and when you hit R2, you're going to get a nice uppercut. And once again, it's an arc weapon. We got Arc 3.0 next week. Well, let's go over. We got an Impact Masterwork already starting off really good. We got Enduring Blade, Home Blade, Burst Guard, Sword, Master Guard, a really awesome trait, and Relentless Strikes, which is pretty cool, and Flash Counter, making this a total PvE/PvP hybrid role. This should be good for you because swords are just OP and they're in that sweet spot. You're never going to see them nerf, you're never going to see them buff, and swords are just good. So if you don't have yourself an Arc Soul, pick it up before Arc 3.0 drops next week with the Honor Edge. Next up, the King Sidearm, another arc weapon, and this sidearm is going to be 300 RPM adapter frame, and this one's going to have some interesting traits on here. One of those sidearms that's very underused in the PvP in my opinion. Got Reload Masterwork, Extended Barrel, Fluted Barrel, Pendant Mag, Flared Magwell. So keep it right there. Killing When, Rapid Hit, Threat Detector, and all of these are kind of underperforming. I like kind of rapid hit on that one. Dragonfly and Snapshot, so you kind of got a hybrid there between PvE and PvE for the rolls in One Quiet Moment, making this pretty decent in PvE and in PvP, but you're going to have to hit your headshots with the Keening Sidearm. It is still a pretty good weapon. Now for our armor this week, we have the Wild Hunt set, and it's decent for track mod. Total of 58 on the glove, high roll of 22, and we have a total of 59 for the chest piece, hard pass for me. Bond is always going to be the Bond, but decent rolls for the helmet. Helmet of 64 of total right there, high resilience 24, and last but not least, we have the boots, total of 63, high roll of 22 on mobility. So for me, hard pass, but for everything for transmog, the helmet and the boots are pretty decent. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Xur has for us today, August the 19th. 2022. Happy Friday, my Guardians. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Gaming to upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll be back again streaming next week for Reset. Hopefully I'll see you there. Hopefully have a great weekend. And as always, my Guardians, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.